Happy International Cat Day from my bedside guardian Thumper. 15 years young and still showing up with fierce loyalty and gentle love. Those I support with mold illness, detoxing mold from our bodies, brains, and our environments. We are more cat people than dog people. Not because we don't like dog people, but because many of us have misophonia, and this is connected to a gene that I recently discovered in my brain that was connected to my lifelong thoughts that were not happy. And I couldn't understand why, because I always forgave those who hurt me. I led with love. I knew hurt people hurt people. I sent grace. I find joy in the tiniest things in life. Finding hearts everywhere brings me joy. Seeing a bunny, a butterfly, a bee drinking water out of my water dish I leave out with him, for him, and other critters, with heart rocks in the water so that the bee can get the water. I think about things that most people do not. But I was constantly suffering with dark thoughts, and I didn't know why. So if you have misophonia, you might also have mold illness, which causes chronic inflammation, and the driver of chronic inflammation and disease is chronic stress. And those of us who were born to stressed out mamas, raised in tense homes, didn't feel loved, didn't get many hugs. I love yous weren't said often, if at all. We are parentified childs, the firstborn, who are highly sensitive. And by midlife, our bodies are leaking. I am currently reversing life-threatening leaky muscle, leaky brain. If you're not sleeping, it's leaky brain. Blood-brain barrier in our neck. If you have diverticulitis connected to mold illness, chronic inflammation, and your environment includes the people you are around with. Are they their cheerleaders in life, or are they betraying you over and over, never able to open up their hearts to you? Are these people, you can tell them anything and they will never betray that confidence. They do not gossip. You want to surround yourself around people who have your back and show up for you in crisis, just like you do for them. You drop everything for others, putting yourself last. It's time to take care of you. I learned this the hard way, working at the Y, pouring my heart and soul into it, waking up at 3 a.m. to open the place at 5. And I was let go when the building closed with no warning, very little. I suspected 2 years before it was happening. But in the process of it closing, in that 2-year time, they were lying to us as to why it was closing. And then they were letting go of all the senior management because of cost. And then who was left running the place? 3 souls who were not meant to run the place. And we were all getting very sick. Well, the females were. I started bleeding internally in 2014. The Y closed March 25th, 2016, while I was off on sick leave. So I said, okay, this is my time to find out what's wrong with my body. Because I avoided doctors all my life, I was afraid of them. I had huge medical anxiety because of what happened with my mom. My mom and I shared similar symptoms, but she was made fun of. If she told people what she was going through, people would leave her. They wouldn't believe her. I believed her. My mom was loud, and I was quiet, an observer of life, always taking notes. As a detective of my own health since the 80s, never taking medicine unless in crisis. I don't even take it for a fever. I use garlic, ginger, and lemon. And I fast. We have to sweat it out. A sauna will also help. I have a sauna blanket. Lymphatic drainage will help always. Be mindful of that. Learn more in the comments how I've been healing this past year with life-threatening leaky muscle. For you strong firstborn warriors out there, the healers helping all, I see you. It's time for you to take care of you, and I give you the tools. But nothing's going to work until you clean your home, declutter it, take out all the mold, and then you need to detox the mold out of your body. No sugar, no alcohol, no more toxins are going into your body. You're just adding fire to your furnace, and that is why you are hot in midlife. It's not menopause. All of my menopause symptoms have gone away. Every single one of them. Brain fog, no more. Sleeping 8 hours, even in a heat wave without a fan. Stay connected. There is hope, and you won't find it in a doctor's office. Why? I got laid off when the Y closed. To 2025, I have been taking every test possible to figure out my lifelong issues, and I spent 3 years with the CMHA, Canadian Health Mental Association, recovering from an eating disorder that I had lifelong, and was told when you're doing this at the age of 50, the odds of recovery is very slim. But I knew I had to if I wanted to be around here for my boy. I was only able to eat 5 foods most of my life. These were my safe foods. Perhaps you can relate. All of my tests, except an MRI, which I did not have, revealed nothing. Well, it revealed diverticulitis. It didn't reveal the histamine overload. It didn't reveal the mast cell activation syndrome and not the mold illness. I recently uncovered fast fashion that will be on my episode for you all on Sober Sunday. And workout gear is the worst, and I'm a personal trainer. And my life has been leading a life of movement since I came out of the womb. I love dancing. I'm dancing every day. I was a lover of running. I spent my lunchtime in high school just running around the track because my anxiety was so high. I couldn't go into the cafeteria because there was too many people in there. And as an empath who gets signs from the universe when people will pass before they have passed away, I didn't tell people this until other people were sharing this. And I'm like, oh, it's not just me. But that didn't happen till my 50s either, because I'm not somebody who watches TV much, and I do not like to be online at all. I only got a cell phone 3 years ago because when I was traveling, they didn't have phones in the house. Otherwise, I use my phone just for pictures these days. I'm a rare bird who wanted to become a Buddhist nun, but my time is running out because it takes 3 years to train, and I'm 58 and a half. So I'm pouring all this knowledge and sending it all out to you, and it's not being circulated because social media doesn't want this to get out because it's not medicine that heals us, it's Mother Nature. And stopping. When was the last time you took a break? A real break. Nobody around you. No electronics. Just you and your breath. I do silent retreats on the regular, and we're doing one coming up in October under the trees in the Gatineaus in Quebec, 40 minutes outside of Ottawa. Send me a message on Facebook if you are interested. There's 8 spots left, October 5th to October 13th. I will leave this for now and stay connected. Tomorrow on Soul Care Saturday, I will have your first astrology forecast for all of my full moon babies who are Scorpios, and so much more. Sending loving kindness to you all. You are love, and you are peace. The only one who can take care of you is you, and I give you the tools with life-saving lifestyle medicine. Take good care. Ciao for now.